Hello, Cancer. Welcome to 7 Star Tarot. This is your new moon reading for the end of July 2022. The new moon being a good time to stay quiet, maybe retreat, take stock of what's gone before, but also to think about the seeds that you want to plant for this next moon cycle, which, as I'm sure you know, is 4 weeks. So it's a good time to look to the next 4 weeks and think of what you may want to accomplish. This is a reading for Cancer in your sun, moon, or rising signs, or your Venus sign, or your Jupiter, wherever, really. Wherever Cancer may be in your chart. Or if you know a Cancer or are dealing with a Cancer, could also be relevant. So, yes, I brought some cards out in the pre-shuffle. So we have the Knight of Swords over here on its own in the reverse, and we have the Judgment, the High Priestess, and the Death in the reverse here. And so I'm thinking these are probably two separate energies. I think this might be our Cancers here, and this is somebody else who you've been dealing with. And then we had two cards come out, which I think are representing the relationship between these two people. So we're going into a relational reading here. The relationship seems to be characterized by a Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse. So Ten of Swords in the reverse is about, you can see in the upright, there's a guy who's been stabbed in the back quite a lot of times, 10 times to be exact, and yeah, he looks pretty dead, to be honest. So yeah, Ten of Swords is about betrayal, ultimate defeat, kind of like the worst that could ever sort of happen to you, really, in terms of how it feels mentally. Swords obviously standing for the mind. And then we have the Tower in the reverse. So Ten of Swords, but in the reverse, the Ten of Swords is like a recovery, basically. So a recovery from a betrayal. So this relationship may have been characterized, or the ending of it probably characterized by a sense of betrayal, a sense of someone stabbing you in the back and leaving you for dead, which is never a very nice thing to be done, but we know it does happen, doesn't it? And we have the Tower also characterizing the relationship here, which can stand for the destruction of something which was previously supposed to be reliable and built on a good foundation. It can also be, suggest kind of like divine intervention, basically. So external circumstances kind of interrupting a process or a relationship or an experience or an attitude. It can also be to do with basically having your ego kind of like take a hit. So your ego being some kind of set of behavioral patterns which have been built up, but possibly based on incorrect premises. Or it could also, actually in the reverse, the Tower is kind of talking about not necessarily like a sort of conceptual structure or anything like that being destroyed, but it speaks about ideas which have been formed on the basis of descriptions from someone else. So basically, yeah, somebody else, this person, I would expect, given the layout of the reading, has given you sort of like false expectations or like painted a false kind of picture of themselves. And so, yeah, betrayal may be surrounding basically, maybe this person kind of painted like a false picture of themselves. You know, maybe they didn't even mean to do that. They're standing by the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So Knight of Swords typically is someone ready for battle, someone rushing in, usually someone with quite a good plan of action and a decent vision for things. Lots of momentum behind them, but in the reverse, someone maybe quite stagnant, not very much movement from this person. And if there is movement, there's not a kind of sense of like a vision or a sense of direction. It can also be kind of like misplaced aggression. So this could be quite an aggressive person. This could be a person who you view as not being very logical, not being very systematic, not really kind of having any sense of direction, or maybe their actions seem to you to kind of have no like rational basis. Um, and so, yes, maybe this person didn't intentionally kind of mislead you about who they were or what their intentions were or whatever, but maybe they're simply confused in and of themselves, and maybe they just don't like know themselves, and so they're quite kind of like almost sort of defensive, sort of defending their position when they don't even actually have a position to defend that's kind of relevant. They're just like sort of sitting there with a sword up, kind of being like, don't talk to me about myself because I'm gonna try and fight you on it. So yeah, some potential sort of ideas, just generally like a sort of sense of combativeness, and I think this relationship's probably over to a degree. There's certainly a good degree of disappointment happening here. So with your cards, what we have is we have the Judgment, the High Priestess, and the Death in reverse. They're very beautiful cards, these steampunk cards. So the Judgment, the angel is like playing a what's she doing? She's winding a record player, nice classic old record player. Where normally it's sort of the angels playing a trumpet, which gives it gives the signal for the dead to rise after sort of Judgment Day has occurred. So yes, rising from the dead, renewal, rebirth. In the book for the steampunk, it actually talks about the idea of rescue. So the angel kind of comes in to rescue these people. I don't know what the story is with these people. Maybe they were kind of like going the wrong way, and they needed to be shown the way by the angel with the music, like following the music of the inner music of the heart, to a new world. So yes, I think from this what I'm getting is that there's guidance. You've been guided to renew yourself or an aspect of yourself after this relationship. The High Priestess is all about being in touch with one's own intuition, with the voice, not the silent voice within, but the quiet voice within. And so, yes, the High Priestess, the knowledge kind of comes to her in a silent format. And so it's the card of knowing without speaking. It's the card of inner wisdom. So there's definitely a sense of kind of divine guidance here. And then we have the Death in the reverse. Obviously, the Death in the upright is about transformation, change, the modification of some kind of previous circumstance. But in the reverse, there's like a resistance towards renewal or a resistance towards change. So you kind of have this, kind of like fated, like the sort of force of destiny or force of the universe operating in your life, which is kind of moving you towards a renewal, possibly a renewal of your ability to connect with the divine, or your ability to connect to your own intuition. Maybe a renewal in your like capacity to sort of know yourself and to follow your intuition. Maybe there was an aspect that you maybe didn't follow your intuition from interacting with this person, and therefore that's why you have these sort of Ten of Swords and the Tower in the reverse, because a lack of maybe awareness of your own intuition, or a lack of being in tune with the messages from your deeper self, is maybe what caused this sort of breakdown of this relationship. Or maybe it wouldn't have been as bad if you were kind of more aware of your intuition at the time. And so, but I think even though there's this sense of renewal, we then have the Death in reverse, which is about there's like a resistance within you. Maybe a resistance to move on, Maybe you never wanted to leave this person in the first place, even though they were combative, even though there was maybe fights and stuff. So maybe it's, it's kind of the same process there. So let's clarify then. So Knight of Swords. What else do we have to see about the Knight of Swords? We have the Ace of Wands come out. Interesting. What's going on with this person? Ace of Wands, they want something. Eight of Pentacles. Not putting in the effort. Not willing to do the effort. And then the Page of Pentacles in the very next moment. So kind of wanting to put some effort in. Yeah, confusion. This person wants something. There's desire here. It did kind of come out sideways. So that tells me there's a kind of, shifting in the energy. Is it upright or is it upside down? Upside down is like a failure to achieve what you want, or, not getting what you want, or, delays in achieving your heart's desire, or maybe not even necessarily knowing where your passion lies. Maybe this person is confused. We know that. Do they want this or not? Do they know what they want? I don't think they know what they want, this person. They don't know whether they're coming or going, do they? Eight of Pentacles. The lady is painting some lovely butterflies, putting in the work, putting in the effort, gaining the rewards, reaping the rewards from hard work, but it came out in the reverse. Not putting the work in, not willing to put the effort in, not committed and a bit confused about what they want, having difficulty focusing on this person wasn't able to work. I think they weren't able to work on and put energy and effort into the relationship because they didn't know if it's what they wanted. Then we have Page of Pentacles, which is like the beginning stage of building something. What is the Page of Pentacles doing there, please, with this person? What are they in the beginning stage of doing? The other two are reason. Oh, right, okay. Two of Cups. Right, so they did want to put some effort in, or they do want to put effort in now. Why is the Ace of Wands? Justice. What else? Seven of Swords in the reverse. So if there was deception or lies, or not lies, but there you go. There's the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Oh dear. Knight of Wands in the reverse doesn't know whether he's coming or going. Am I in? Am I out? Oh, I'm here 1 second, gone the next. Oh, yeah, I want it, I don't want it, Just in and out energy. Doesn't know what the hell they're up to. Confused energy. The Page of Pentacles is here looking very lovely. Look, I think this person liked the idea of making an effort. Oh, I want to build something. Yes, I am capable of building something. Look, I've got the little watering can on my back. I am going to try, honest. Honest, Gov, I am going to try. Oh, no, I'm not. Not a ones, in and out. In, out, out. Which way? This way, that way? No. Do I know where I'm coming or going? No. But I want love. I want love. Honest, I want love. So, Justice and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is about kind of like sort of not being deceptive, basically, like trying to be honest, trying to be upfront about things, trying not to be underhanded about how maybe the Justice is forcing this person somehow to face up. It would be nice to think, wouldn't it? But why is the Justice there? I don't know why otherwise the Justice would be there. Like, is it the Justice for this person to stop being deceptive about the fact that they don't want to work on things? What's going on with this person? Do we have any more clarification here? Because what am I going to do? Light seers. Can you tell how confused this energy is? Just, you know, in 1 second, gone the next. I want it, no I don't. I don't want to work on it, but I do think I should be honest about things. What is going on with this person? What's next for this person? Oh, the star in reverse. Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. No hope. What's next for this person? Where is this person now and where are they going? I think we've sort of been looking at the past there, haven't we? Where's this person now and where are they going? Judgment. Okay. Where's this person now and where are they going? The wheel. Wow. Okay. 3 major arcana. Page of Cups. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, Empress in the reverse. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Aha. So, the star. Sense that this person lost hope. This person lost hope. And they probably needed some healing. This person lost hope, which is why they didn't stop working on things, which is why they then came very wishy-washy in their energy, in, out, underlying, wanting to have love, but only having a page of Pentacles to bring to the table. Okay, so this person didn't have much to offer. Yeah. And maybe that's why they lost hope with the star. Did they lose hope because they didn't have much to offer? Maybe they didn't know what they wanted because they didn't have confidence and faith that they could actually have it, because they knew they didn't have much to offer. So it was justice that they would then lose hope and lose this connection, which they are now thinking about. Page of Cups. This Page of Cups, the guy is sort of like thinking about when pigs fly. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if one day, maybe, I think they're in La La Land, this person. The Empress in reverse, seeing they've lost the Empress, which is you, of course, Cancer, isn't it? You're the Empress, yes? You're the creative, abundant force of the universe, when you want to be, I am sure. And they were left out in the cold. They felt left out in the cold, even though I bet they left you out in the cold, which is why you had this 10 of Swords. And you had to recover from the 10 of Swords. But the 10 of Swords in reverse is about recovery, so you are recovering, if not already recovered, from the nonsense this person was up to. Judgment. This person will be reborn. Look, we had 3 major arcana when I asked what they're doing now and where they're going. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, change. This person is, and karma, of course, as well, the forces of karma. I think this person is almost going to be dragged out of the 3D. Look at this. This woman is being dragged out of the 3D into the 5D. Getting forced to attend to the consequences of her in and out behavior. Him or her, his or her behavior. And what about this two of... What is that doing there, please? The two of cups. Why is the two of cups there? Why is the two of cups there? Death. Oh dear. The relationship is dead. But also, this death is very much about transformation. Look how she grows the flowers inside. So maybe this had to die in its current form. Maybe you had to leave this person, if you're the one that left them eventually, so that they could spend their day dreaming about you, thinking about how you were the Empress and now you're gone. Also, the Empress in reverse can be not very abundant, so we know this person wasn't very abundant and they're only able to come with the page energy, so yeah, left out in the cold. Death to this experience. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse is quite cruel, really. Quite what's the female version of misogynistic? Quite like hurt. She's been hurt. She's suffering from sorrow, and she hurts other people because she's been hurt. This particular Queen of Swords is about being able to see clearly. And what could the birds represent? The birds could represent like spirit guides and messengers, receiving messages from spirit guides. But in the reverse, this person doesn't know what's going on, but this person will be going through a significant period of change in their life. If not now, then very, very soon. Look, because all of these major arcana are coming for this person, basically. Just like the major arcana have come for you, Cancer, because you've got your Judgment, your High Priestess, and your Death in the reverse, and the Tower. So we've got lots of major arcana here. So there's some powerful forces at work. So that's a very interesting little spying game we've played there with your person, your Knight of Swords in the reverse, your female Knight of Swords in the reverse. So take that as you will. Okay, so let's clarify your cards then, Cancer. What's the Judgment doing here? Can you tell me more about the Judgment? The Hanged Man in the reverse. Why aren't you able to get a different perspective? Do you feel like... Okay, I think this is about feeling like you were persecuted. And hung upside down, maybe against your will. Yeah. Almost as though like you had to be reborn. You didn't have a choice about it. You had to like renew yourself. You had to like find a new version of yourself to become. Three of Swords in the reverse. To overcome this heartbreak, 10 of Wands, and yeah, because the burden was too much of like holding on to all this swords energy, like, or, you know, probably getting up in your mind quite a lot about trying to figure out why this bloody person was just so like, you know, this is you, Knight of Cups, you know, giving your heart, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, but you know, coming out of a poverty mindset, you know, coming out of a feeling like, oh, this is all I can get, is just this like confused person who's not able to give much and doesn't really kind of give me what I need, and gives them sort of self like false image, or puts across a false image to you, or gives you false impressions about what's going to happen. So tell me more about the High Priestess, please. Maybe this is realizing your nature as, you know, very loving. Cancer is very loving sign, water sign. Knight of Cups is very watery, isn't it? 6 of Wands. Victory in your... Maybe you're feeling very intuitive at this time. Maybe this process has caused you to become very intuitive. Do we have anything more to say? Six of Wands also is about public recognition, isn't it? So maybe, yes, after kind of like overcoming the feeling of being left out in the cold by this person, sort of starting to work on yourself and, responding to your own intuition, remaking yourself, that you are or will soon begin to have the recognition of others, potentially. Two of Wands. Time to look to the future. Time to come outside your comfort zone. You don't have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone, really. As long as you know where your comfort zone is, when you're in a way, it's almost like when you're comfortable to step outside your comfort zone, that's what you will do, in a sense. I don't think you're really at risk of. She's holding the world in her hand here, She's not just going to sit on the roof of her house forever, is she? She's going to go after what she wants, because she knows what she wants. It's only a matter of time. And yeah, I'm sure what she wants is not the Seven of Swords, which is about deceptive people. This is this is Seven of Swords with the snake is stealing the egg. That's a really bad Seven of Swords, isn't it? That's like, yeah, deceptive energy. This person has lied about their true nature, or has tried to mask their true nature. I mean, we could get quite dark with that person's energy, can't we? But let's not go there, because I think we've spent enough time on that person. Why is the Death in reverse, please? Oh, that one flipped and twisted, didn't it? King of Pentacles, which wanted to kind of come out the right way up and then flipped itself. What's the resistance to becoming the King of Pentacles here? Okay. King of Pentacles is someone very financially stable, someone who is very good at managing his material affairs, can be quite generous, but certainly good at business, good with money. Is there a resistance here with the King of Pentacles? What's the issue there? Why did he come out all flippy flop? Okay, there we go. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. There we go, Cancer. There you are. Your Chariot. So King of Cups in the reverse is out of control emotions. Too many emotions interfering with your ability to become truly financially independent. But, that's not always going to be the case, because you have the Chariot. The Chariot is the divine taking you on your journey towards becoming the King of Pentacles. Once you are able to achieve some stability in your emotions. And how do we achieve stability in our emotions? By not worrying about whether we're getting recognition from somebody else. Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not always going to get recognition for everything for all the effort that you put in, for the amount of love that you have to give. You're not always going to get recognition for that, but you know it, and I know it. So we both know it. So that's the key thing, isn't it? So I think we know where you're headed. You're going to use the power of your emotions and your intuitive foresight and your ability to tap into your own visions of what you want in your life, informed by the divine, informed by all the experiences that you've had in the past, and your ability to put your emotions into what you're doing, and to get your Ace of Cups, to fill your own cup, but then have the universe begin to fill it as well. Once you fill your own cup, that's when it gets filled by the universe as well. So get your own emotional needs met, meet your own emotional needs, doing whatever it is that you need to do so, and becoming, being self-sufficient, trying not to blame others, recovering from the upset emotions from the past, and accepting that this person's involvement in your life was a lesson, and that we can move on from it together. What does the oracle have to say for a word of advice? Building blocks. 28. So yes, this is all about building yourself up, exactly what we were just saying. Number 28, 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 is very much about stability, about the material world, the material realm. And 10 also breaks down to number 1, so that means it's all about yourself, but it's also about the messages that you receive from the divine, messages that you receive from yourself, from your intuition. So building blocks, strong foundations, and a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. So it referred there, didn't it, to the tower in reverse. Is what you're building now, in your rebirth with your judgment, is what you're building now? Does it have a stable foundation? Are you forming the building blocks of something stable? Because I don't think what you had before with this person was stable. And through realizing that, you'll be able to build something, but rebuild yourself and rebuild your life in a way that is stable. So I hope this is helpful for you, Cancer. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.